complete the second leg of their qualifier against CSK. Sofia Pats are 1-0 up from last week's first leg. There's expected to be a bumper crowd at Tallaght Stadium for that game, kicking off at 7:45. While for Sligo manager John Russell, the task is so much harder. They look to be on their way out. 5-1 down to Viking of Norway from the first leg. That kicks off at the showgrounds at 7. In golf, the FedEx Cup playoffs begin at TPC Southwind just outside of Memphis today. Rory McIlroy goes out just after 7 o'clock Irish time, along with Patrick Cantlay and Xander Schauffele. At the same time, Shane Lowry tees off from the 10th, along with Luke List and Corey Connors. Seamus Power is out half an hour earlier in the company of Colin Morikawa and Davis Riley. And that's your sport.
Ireland's traffic.
With the newly reimagined Isle Wee Burn experience in County Clare. For the adventurer, foodie and explorer in you, discover it all at isleweeburnexperience.ie.
Well, Cork first, where there is a crash at the Dunkettle interchange and eastbound delays are building on the N40. In Dublin, there's inbound delays on the N7 between Kingswood and Newlands Cross. Traffic is quite slow heading in on Church Street towards the Quays. We'll take a further check on this morning's traffic in half an hour.
Ireland's weather.
With multitrip.com. Get ready for new adventures with Ireland's favourite travel insurance provider, multitrip.com.
Another beautiful day in store for us today with good sunshine and highest temperatures reaching up to 30 degrees.
Ireland's weather.
With multitrip.com, Ireland's favourite travel insurance provider. Rated excellent on Trustpilot. Visit multitrip.com.
You're up to date on the station, giving you a chance to win big cash on What Did Lucy Say to Colm. This is Ireland's Classic Hits.
You're listening to the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Ireland's Classic Hits. Ireland's Classic
Hits. Radio 1 Traffic and Travel with the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Available to order now for 2023.
With the latest traffic and travel news, I'm Sinead Ulchoin. To Cork, and there's a collision at the Dunkettle interchange. Eastbound delays are building on the N40 as a result, so do take care on approach. Emergency services have been dealing with a collision in County Kildare on the M4 eastbound between Junction 7 Maynooth and Junction 6 Selbridge. A note for Irish Rail commuters that there are delays to some Maynooth to Connolly services following an earlier technical issue. Busiest on the N7 in Dublin at the moment between Junction 2 Kingswood and Newlands Cross, and it's still slow heading in on Church Street towards the Quays. Watch out for works again today in Tipperary on the N74 between the town itself and Kilfeacle. And that's your traffic and travel news. Back again after 8:30.
And it's coming up to 6 minutes past 8. Let's go now to John S. Doyle for another look at what it says in this morning's papers.
The coming budget will have a landmark tax package. Now you might be going to the beach, you might be having a barbecue, you might be having friends around or whatever, and that's great, enjoy yourself. But just around 3 o'clock, if your phone rings, let it ring for 1 or 2, but answer it within 5 rings. And then when you're asked, you don't have to say it straight away, when you're asked, give this amount, right? €44,845 and 18 cents. That's 18 cents. That's 44,845.18. It's going to cost you $2.50. You have to be over 18. You're playing across the Go Loud network of stations, and full terms are on the website todayfm.com. Best of luck, everybody. Text WIN to 57557. Here we go.
Paying out thousands in cash all summer long.
And playing the music you love.
Tell us.
Morning, Sarah. Well, yesterday police were searching a reservoir in Kappa in County Tyrone as part of that investigation into the disappearance of Damien Hegney. Now, we saw specialist officers and dogs and divers around the area. Then the police put up a tent close to the water's edge. There was a bit of movement. The divers then entered the water and spent some time there before removing the suspected human remains onto a stretcher and then out of the water.
He'd been missing, hadn't he, since December, since New Year's Eve. Tell us a little bit more about him.
Yeah, well, Damien is 47. He's from Cookstown. Now, as you say, he was last seen in Drumore in County Tyrone on New Year's Eve. So he was first reported.
This is Sunshine 106.8. Dublin's easy place to relax.
1,000 miles. Kuna 2 Breakfast State and Debbie, 9:54. Just before we go, Susan says you were talking about ice cream cones the same way you can get the best 99s. And Debbie mentioned Scrumdiddly. Was that what you mentioned?
Never been there either.
No, Susan says it is the best ice cream you'll ever get to taste. Now, I know my young fella used to go out to Dunleary on the Dart, and then they used to go to Donabate on the Dart for Scrumdiddly ice cream a couple of years back. Three or four of them go out, and out they go, and they would rave about it. So just had a quick look at their website, and they do a thing called a Twix Fix. Ooh. Real dairy whipped ice cream, crushed biscuit, caramel, melted Cadbury, Twix, fresh cream, topped with a fresh sugar donut.
You're kidding.
It's only $5.50.
Jenny,
it's a dessert itself, isn't it?
I can feel my teeth rotting in my head even thinking about eating that. Yeah.
It's like when we were, you could have an ice pop when we were growing up. Now look what kids today have an offer. If you don't want an ice cream, you can have a crepe or a hot scrummy, whatever that is. So well done. Obviously, it's an Irish business built from scratch by a Dublin couple, I think. So good luck to them.
Well done.
And thanks to Susan for giving them a mention. Well, thanks to you also when you wear them. And I'm in the humour now for something. All right, ice creamy, okay.
No.
99. Harvey Smith. That'd be lovely.
What the hell is
2 chocolate fingers. 2 flakes. That's for that. It costs you a few extra, but some of the places do it.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's
all right.
Gas.
We're out of here. Andy's on the way. We're back tomorrow morning bright and early. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
This Friday on Q102's Feel Good Friday, we want you to get out and get active with VHI in partnership with Park Run. Whether you walk, jog,